West. I'm having a Hiveswap adventure, and this is probably the longest Hiveswap adventure because I'm on my 6th episode, and I'm pretty sure people said they completed this in a couple of hours. But I am clicking on all the things and reading all the dialogue choices. Although I clicked on one off screen, and it said it's happy to see you in this neighbourhood, and then I realised it wasn't recording. That's a bit foolish of me. Anyway, I'm looking around this place. Let's look at this monitor again. No, if it's new, I'll read it out loud. Ah, there we go. You don't really know what any of this stuff is, but it all makes you extremely uncomfortable. Like the tablet, you seem to be able to read the text, but you kind of rather than not. So this is a map of the area I'm in, it appears. Hang on, sort of, there's the Lusses. Oh, there's an escape route in this room, I think. I think that's the bad lady. I can't really see because my face is in the way. Alright, let's get off the screen. Ah. Did you find him? No! Oh no. I don't know what to do. What should I do? Oh my god. Why on earth are you asking me? What's Earth? What? Oh my god. Jude, is that you? Is this another one of your stupid practical jokes? This isn't funny. No, I'm Xefros. Okay, Xefros, tell me what's going on. I don't really know. Actually, I'm kind of upset because you're yellowing and that makes it harder to think. I know I'm not very smart or good at anything, but I'm really trying my best. I'm sorry. I can't believe this. I'm the one who just got shot through... Hang on, what does that say? Accidental astronaut. Well, I've got a title for an episode at the very least. I'm the one who just got shot through the space... Let's try it. Let's drink... Can't talk. I'm the one who just got shot through space into an alien nightmare horror house, and you expect me to make you feel better? Look, we all have self-esteem issues, but there's a time and place for a pathetic grovelling, and it's not while I'm trying not to be devoured by alien monsters. Wait, you're an alien? I'm 2 seconds away from throwing this disgusting joke machine into one of the several massive piles of armed and dangerous garbage around me. Wait, no, don't! This is so exciting, I've never met an alien before. I'm like seriously losing it. Most trolls never meet aliens until they go off planet to conquer them. What? Okay. But like, could you be messing with me? Are you messing with me? The Tetrarch says I have to stop being so trusting. Oh, I know. Say something only an alien would say. I've got 3 choices, which is I'm from a planet named Earth, I'm a nightmare squid god, which is very tempting, or I'm going to tap dance your sad little nerd body into the ground. That's a bit mean, so I'm going to go with I'm a nightmare squid god. I'm a nightmare squid god. Oh, I got an achievement for that. Melodious chirps and tongue clicks. I'm going to have to make that my title now. I don't... You are? Yeah, with 2 huge mouths and a jillion eyes. Oh, sorry. This is all a little nuts, and the deer cat maybe got me a little rattled. So you're not an alien? No, I am. I mean, if this seriously isn't Earth, which between the snake machine and the deer cat and the sci-fi technology, I'm willing to believe. Plus there were some monsters earlier, so I'm kind of having that kind of day. Monsters? Yeah, I managed to get past them, barely. Wow, you're so cool. You're on... like a real adventure. Wait, what colour is your blood? What kind of question's that? I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to be disrespectful. I just wanted to be sure I knew before I made a mess of things. Okay, it's red? Really? Me too! Awesome! We could even be friends! This is so cool! Hey, maybe I can even help you! How? The Tetrarch Lussus knows me. How? Calm down if I can get over there. Heal. Sorry, there's no comma in it. He'll calm down if I can get over there. By Lussus, you mean the deer cat monster? Yes. That's wonderful, thank you. Yeah. Except, I don't know. I'm still worried this might be all a big test. A test? I don't follow. Sorry. Oh boy, it's getting kind of frustrating having to say that over and over. The Tetrarch is always testing me. Ah, Tetrarch isn't his name. It's his self-appointed title, I'm imagining. If this is the final zam of secrecy stuff, I'm gonna blow it. He's really gonna be disappointed. Oh, I know. If you can prove you're an alien, I'll come over and help you out. Do you want me to say more alien things? No, I mean, I have no way to verify if all those are true or not. Oh, send me a picture of you. I don't have any photos with me. And anyway, how can I get it to you? I'm trapped here by that monster. Aren't you using Tetrarch's... The Tetrarch's... Oh, he's the Tetrarch, yeah. Tetrarch, yeah. Aren't you using the Tetrarch's tablet? Take the pics with that and what? Transmit it. Why is X a trans? Transmit it over. Pics, exmit, pictures and transmit. Yeah, I figured that out. Okay, that's kind of weird ask, Xerox. I love that. I love that she's got an internet conversation and the first thing that come up is, show me a picture of you. But I'll give it a shot. Here goes. Yay. I took a selfie. Let the rumpus commence. Your name is Xefros No, I screwed that up, didn't I? Your name is Xefros Trito. You're having a difficult evening. Just one of in many of this predictable life because you're a rust blood trash. You just witnessed beams of red and green energy erupt from the hive of your best friend Tetrarch Damak right before a squadron of Imperial drones snatched up half your neighbours. So it's safe to say your revolutionary efforts are not going great. Oh, and it seems you've received a package. So I think this is the bit that Homestuck fans would be the most excited to see because it's the troll world we don't get to see a lot of, obviously. So let's have a look at it. It's a delivery from the Scythian with the items you ordered quite a long time ago. You guess it arrived during all the confusion. You open up the package. Inside is the FLARP manual. This edition of FLARP is focused on spy games, intrigue and rebellion. Well, Tetrarch Damak modelled a lot of his underground resistance ideas after this system. So I can't look at myself, but as a Rustblood, you are gifted with telekinesis, the ability to move objects with your mind. Gifted is in quotes because you're being kind of sarcastic about your powers being so weak. What I think that was what with your powers being so weak. I could probably move my face just here. There we go. Oh, I can't even tell I'm see-through right now. Let's have a look at this. Greetings, Agent. The documents in this file detail your objectives, page 3, and protocols, page 7. You must work, page 19, remotely, page 22, with your team, page 44, of Elite, page 59, Agents, page 399, to covertly, page 2050, infiltrate, page 99, the... Okay, you don't have time for this right now, or ever, really. The door to your respite block, where you sleep. You're standing on your GANDER precipice. Oh, so many... I was struggling to come up with names. I wanted all the names of the episodes to be Hussian phrases. And of course, as soon as I get here, there's just chock-a-block full of them. Because trial places. Let's enter. wish I could take this off the screen so I could see the top. Let's have a look at this stuff. White gloves, shoe polish, training silverware, everything an involuntary aspiring butler needs. Let's read it. You've already tidied your butler training materials, even the ones you used to tidy the other ones. Ah, he's a servant. I like that the carpet is in the troll shape type thing. You used to practice your budding powers of telekinesis. You use these, even. You still aren't very good yet, but you sure showed these spoons who's boss. You don't use your hands to bend spoons. Use the power of the imagination, by which you mean your weak, unreliable psychic powers. Your wear grid study scroll. To be honest, only indigos really care about what folk goes where, and they crush anything they pick up anyway. You play pusher, of course. Burgundies are ideally suited to this position because of their telekinetic powers and their ability to commune with dead players. Also, pusher is the most dangerous position, and nobody really cares if rust bloods get killed. You're reminded of the week Tetrarch Damak made you sleep on the floor as a training exercise. It was hard at first, and maybe he could have told you it was a training exercise beforehand, instead of just saying sleep on the floor until I tell you otherwise, but it really toughened you up. You can sleep anywhere now. The Tetrarch is always making sure you're prepared for anything. This is roughly around when you might normally be going to sleep, but the current circumstances, i.e. your imminent death if you don't escape, are not conducive to sleep. Conducive is the word I actually should have said there. They are conducive to dying, though. So what I gather is that there's some sort of rebellion and giant flying robot monsters are killing people or taking people. Oh hey, it's your arena stickball gear. You play pusher. It brings back fond memories of your seasons playing in the Outglut Grub League. You're trying it out for the Thrash Thrust Junior League soon, but you're a little rusty. If you blow it, you could get culled. Between band practice with Tetrarch Damak, revolution lectures from Tetrarch Damak, and butler practice, you mostly serve Tetrarch Damak, you really haven't had the time you needed for practice. Speaking of, there's your brand new butler uniform. It brings back less than fond memories of when you ordered it sweeps ago. Delivery to rustbloods like you is so slow. And hey, there's your smash suit from when the Tetrarch helped you practice cool action movie stunts. Your memory from that time is a little hazy, actually. Arena stickball has always been the only time you really feel like yourself. When you're out of the velvet, your brawler defending... What? Your brawler defending you against the opposing prowlers and zappers, and you guess thinking about it too much makes you a little sad now. Let's reminisce. Looking at the dozer always helps you get to sleep, and looking at the snow globe always makes you nervous. You know, it's not a real one, but still. Yeah, they're pool balls, aren't they? You'll never forget the season your arena stickball team took 3rd place in the Outglut Grub League. But just in case you do, this featureless white orb is here to remind you. It's your tablet. You use it for pretty much everything. Your auto-tuned mic is plugged into it. The grubbles, if you're back, we won't trouble to resist ferg fists while you sift through the rubble. You know what? I screwed up right at the end there, but I didn't do bad. They're the grubbles. I don't know who they're based on. Hang on. The grubbles, if you buck, we won't trouble to resist throwing fists while you sift through the rubble. It's sort of hard to spit your quasi-revolutionary rhymes with any real fire while dressed in your butler uniforms, though. Damak says you're subversively transforming the ranks of your oppression into fatigues of the revolutionary through your jams, but you're kind of worried your performances will be drowned out by sarcastic orders to polish the silver. Okay, so that's Damak and Xefros. And they're the grubbles. It's your tablet. You use it for pretty much all your computing needs. Perfect device for a kid on the go, except you spend most of your time at home. So usually it just stays right there in your room. Unfortunately, a kid on the go is probably exactly what you are now. So you should really grab it. Besides, your mic is plugged into it, and you're sure not leaving that behind. You gather both tablet and mic with one practiced motion. They're attached, so the motion probably didn't require that as much practice as you might think. When you proceed to have this conversation again from the other side, it's all news to Xefros. But it'd be a little dull to read the entire thing over again. Let's just pick up where we left off. There we go. We've caught up with ourselves. Do you want me to say more alien things? No, I mean, I have no way to verify if those are all true or not. Oh, send me a picture of you. I don't have any photos with me, and anyway, how can I get it to you? I'm trapped here by that monster. Aren't you using Tetrarch's tablet? Take the picture with that and transmit it over. Pics? Exhibit? Pictures. Transmit. Okay, that's kind of a weird ask, Xerox. But I'll give it a shot. Here goes. And there we go. A 1994 selfie. Oh, yeah, you're definitely an alien. Or you have some strange collection of grotesque physical and mental diseases. Either way, you need my help. Okay, that much is definitely true. I'm pretty sure I've heard monsters scratching at the door. He's probably hungry. Anyway, man, if you're an alien, we've got to get out of here. The heiress hates aliens. The what? The heiress. Oh, well, she's awful and controls everything, basically. I mean, I doubt she's ever met one. But to hear her talk, she hates aliens as much as she hates lowbloods. Which is, I guess, you also are. You're practically a member of the Resistance already. I'm not really sure whether to be confused or really concerned about you. Do you need help? One time when things got really bad with my brother, my babysitter took him to the doctor and he seemed to help. What's a brother? What's a babysitter? What's a doctor? What's a brother? What's a brother? Wow, you are so lucky. I don't really know. Okay, I'm definitely concerned. Being concerned is what friends do for each other. I've never had anyone but Tetrarch Damek be concerned about me before. Oh, jeez. I bet other Tetrarchs will be extremely excited to hear there's an alien helping us now. Okay, sure. But I'm sort of pretty focused on not being killed by the monster in the other room at the moment. That's kind of my main deal right now. I don't really have a lot of time for anything else. Right, yeah, of course. I'll help you. And the Tetrarch too, because, well, I think... Okay, I hope this is also helping him somehow. Which reminds me, we really shouldn't be talking like this. Like what? Tetrarch Damek says we always have to assume our communications are being monitored. This is exactly the kind of conversation I shouldn't be having. Oh man, I better hurry up and get over there. On my way now. Please don't message me anymore. It's dangerous. BRB. In person, I meant. Let's make sure I've... Okay, cool. Ooh. You kind of wish you could live somewhere with a bit more trees. And maybe... I don't know, I'm going to start that again. I'm going to put me over here for a second. You kind of wish you'd lived somewhere with more trees. And then maybe he'd be less asleep always. Like most things in your life. Though you didn't really have much say in the matter. So that's him playing Pusher. That's him with his microphone. That's him with his sloth losses. And diving for hoops. Oops. Tetrarch Damek had you act out scenes from some of his favourite action movies. Which just so happen to be his favourite action movies too. You're lucky to have a morail who really pushes you. Okay, if you don't know what a morail is, then it's going to take way too long. Right, you know that love, you know that you can have a heart symbolising love, right? Well, in Troll Society, they have a love heart thing, but they also have 3 others. Like diamond means something and spade means something, but I can't really. And Morale is one of those. It's a sort of friendly one. It's like a best friend, basically. Anyway, I think that's the one. I can't remember which symbol it is. This is from the 12th Pedigree Eve, when Damak gave you the autotune mic he made. This is his way of letting you know he'd started a band, and that you were the singer, and also that your voice could use a little help. You still can't believe they got a shot of you at the exact moment you clobbered the clover. What a lucky break. Right. Let's put this back. Here. Let's look at this. Cleaning supplies. The noble instruments of your future career, you guess. It kind of depresses you to keep them anywhere you like to have fun, so you just dumped them at the end of the hallway. Maybe if your hallway is really clean, the drones will stop trying to burn the neighbourhood down and kill you. And there's that rust-blood Moxie. It's just your faithful old scour dray, which you haven't bothered draining recently. Inside of it, the resi fluid and the floor filth coalesce to make a repugnant grey sludge. Oh. The door to your Lussus shed, where your Lussus sleeps, in theory. In practice, though, he sleeps wherever the hell he wants. Sometimes in a branch, sometimes in less convenient places. In contrast to Tetrarch Damak's persuasive machismo, your stage persona is more skittish, as if you're vaguely terrified of the implications of your own pseudo-revolutionary rhymes. Which is not far off of the mark, as one of the implications could be your execution. This was a great night. Damak insisted you have half the flavour disc. Your Lussus took the picture. A delightful trick he has never repeated. You guys have a lot of fun in the studio, as evidenced by this candid selfie Tetrarch Damak told you to take. Look at you, so carefully. You wish you were gearing up to play right now. You were so excited to show him that branch. He ate all the leaves in one very slow bite, and you were left with a pretty decent hive-made cubat. The first cubat you ever had, actually. Aww. Yeah, trolls aren't raised by parents, they're raised by monsters called Lussus. But they're both types of guardian. Your smear spinner has gotten a lot of use lately. Why, just look at that even glisten of mucus on the floor. Beautiful. You could almost take pride in it. You think you should find something to protect yourself with before descending into the violent unknown of your own hive. Preferably a weapon you know well. Occurs to me I've got this button here. Huh. I can swap it any time. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Wow, there's a door here. The door to your rumpus room. Whoa. Let's look at this. Nothing like a little recessed tabletop arena stickball with your best bud. Too bad he's not around right now. Maybe later. You've taken some pretty good thumps to the nug bone in your day. The pusher is the only player allowed to score, so the prime target's for the opposing defence. The helmet's so worn out that it's basically worthless, except for the sentimental value, which is still pretty low. Your Zoltan Matzot's bubble nug figurine is the jewel of your collection. It's your Cubat, your most prized piece of arena stickball equipment. Better bring this with you. There we go. You try to pull the Cubeat. Hang on, is it a Cubeat? Free, but it seems you wedged it in there a little too tight. Whoops. You'll need to find something to help you pry it loose. I forgot to look at this as well. Damak made this for you. The battery ran out, though not much you can do about it right now. But you don't dare leave it behind. No, I'm trying to... That doesn't work. Your splay sack. A chair bag filled with super slime. Proximity to the slime helps you relax without actually making you fall asleep, like your Recupera-kun does. Some trolls actually eat soap or slime, which helps them be really stupid. Let's chill. Sometimes when you're tired, you just kind of chill out here in your splay sack for a few hours instead of going to sleep in your Recupera-kun. Sometimes when you do that, you think about your life and the decisions you've made and how much of a choice you ever really had about a lot of things. You try not to dwell on stuff like that, though. Zoltan Matzos was the greatest pusher the snow globes ever had. No prowler could catch him, no zapper could blast him, and no matter what Lussus the Wrangler set on him, Matzos would shake him off. That all ended the night the heiress of the era attended the game, and the opposing controller made Matzos thrust his bone nook at her. She had him cold right there on the velvet. This wasn't the current heiress, of course. This was a long time ago, before you were hatched. They release a new arena stickball game grub like this 6 times a sweep, and every time you buy it like a sucker and act surprised that nothing's different. It's like, what are they going to do? Change the rules? Nah, you're pretty busy right now. Only chumps play video games when they have obligations they should be tending to. Paused right at the height of the exciting sport. The crest of the Altherian Pro Arena Stickball League, with all the 15 balls, in a real game of arena stickball. These are all different sizes and each have their own distinct powers. I like the way it's baseball and snooker at the same time. If you've not played Homestuck, pool, snooker even, has a thematic appropriation to stuff that happens. But obviously they don't have snooker in Alteria. I don't know where this is actually, some troll world. Alternia, I think it was called. But I don't know if this is actually that world. It's your sports vault. Just a huge heavy vault themed with sports. Arena stickball specifically, and obviously. It's the only place in the hive where you can store your food for your Lussus. He's so strong, he can easily break into any other hiding place. It has a special telekinesis-based interface. It tends to wear you out a little, and the combination is pretty hard to remember. Let's open it. You can't open the sports vault with your hands. Try thinking before you act. Huh. I'm not controlling this. No! I don't know what that says, but I don't think it's good. Wow, that's a rough one. It can be hard to remember the path when you're already concentrating on your shaky telekinesis. It helps if you have some kind of guide on hand. You've just got the thing, but you don't think it's in this room. Picking this lock is way above your challenge rating. You should probably put your mind into figuring out another way to open it. The Thrash Thrust Snow Globes are the best team to ever play the Sports of Lords, and that is simply all there is to say on the matter. Playing for them is your dream. Well, it was, you guess. Right, I guess I need to find something to pry out the... I need a guide and a wedge. Let's take a gander. What? With all those drones out there? No way. This leads you to the gander precipice. Many a fine gander you've had out there. Good, honest gandering. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do, but it's 30 minutes, so I'm going to let you go. And I'll have a look around on the next episode. I've been John Foxy on channel John of the West, and I've been having a Hiveswap adventure. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching.